Hi folks, I have had a bunch of questions about functions using parameters and returns. So I thought I would sort of step backwards a couple steps and just explain sort of the big picture of what functions mean and how and why you use them with parameters and returns. Functions are like little machines that can complete a single calculation. They can do one little job. This is an add to machine. What it's going to do inside is it's going to say answer equals A plus B. And then it's going to output the answer. Okay, so where does A plus B come from? So if we input 15 and 5, it's going to output 20. The input is called parameters. These two numbers, 15 and 5, are the two pieces of information that the adding machine needs in order to be able to give you the answer back. If you only put one number in, it's going to give you an error because it's going to be confused. If you put three numbers in, it's going to give you an error. It'll be confused. And then the return is it gives you back the number. Think like on a slip of paper, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You can use it somewhere else, or you can just print it to the screen, or whatever you want. So functions are little chunks of code that are independent parts of your program, and they really don't often talk to the other parts of your program. So I'm thinking of a metaphor here, and I feel like I came up with the idea of prisoners in cells. Let's pretend each prisoner in his or her own cell has a function or something that they're doing, and let's think about how we're going to help them do that. Okay, so let's pretend that this prisoner in his cell wants to paint a painting. The guard here would like to help him with that, but the prisoner cannot reach the paint and the brush, right? So how does the prisoner get the paint and the brush? The guard has to pass them into him, right? When we're working with a function, the pieces of information that the function needs in order to do its thing are called parameters. And in order for that adding machine to run, we have to give it the two numbers. We have to give it the parameters. Once we pass in the paint and the brush, then our guy can start painting. All right, so here he is. Thank you to ChatGPT and DALL-E 3 for making this drawing. Here is our prisoner painting a family, a picture of his family, right? Great, so now the painting is sitting in there, sitting in his cell. What if he would like to give the painting back to his wife, right? So he has to take the painting and he has to pass it back out of the cell and give the painting to our guard, and then the guard can take it to his wife, right? The input in this case is the painting and the brush, and then the output is this painting. Picture it coming out through the bars of the cell and being handed to the guard who's going to put it in the mail. I hope that helps a little bit.